So, the topic we'll be tackling here this evening is Anatomy of a Crisis, tackling housing and homelessness in Cape Town.
I cannot say, I cannot think of any other place in South Africa that's spending R250 million on safe spaces and all of the developmental and social assistance programs that get offered there.
It's been 30 years, and 15 of those 30 years in Cape Town have been governed by Mayor Geordin Lewis's party. And till this day, there hasn't been any unit of affordable housing built in the inner city of Cape Town since the dawn of democracy. I would love for the mayor to maybe speak to the timelines and the budget allocations of the pipeline projects that he has made pronouncements on when he took office in 2021. It's been 3 years now. We have not seen any budget. We have not seen any tangible timeline to say this is when the project that Geordin Lewis, made a pronouncement on will actually be built.
I don't think that Nic and Nkosikhona, my impression is not that the city ever opposed social housing. I think what I have learned about social housing is that it's unbelievably complex and difficult to actually get through the system. Every person who is on the waiting list in Cape Town has the little housing card, which I'm sure you are familiar with. You can go to any housing office in the city, or you can just email the city and check exactly where you are, what project you are allocated to, if there is any project.
I would push back very strongly against the idea that the housing list is in any way a rational, sequential system for allocating housing. People that are on the list for 1 year can get a home, while people that have been on the list for 35 don't. And that's a cold, hard fact. I'd be glad to engage Geordin another time and demonstrate empirically how it's not a rational sequential system. There's this thing of pitching people on the waiting list against people in occupations. Most people on the waiting list do live in occupations already, because that's the nature of our housing system, unfortunately.
I think the approach that Geordin Lewis has taken around his commitments towards social housing and his commitments around ensuring that there are homeless shelters available for people who are homeless, it's one that we can never not acknowledge. However, the approach that should not be contradicting, or the city council in terms of other departments should not be contradicting those commitments. For instance, we're seeing the rise of JP Smith with his law enforcement people policing homeless people. And we're seeing laws that are aiming to criminalize homeless people. Arresting someone who's homeless, they are homeless because they don't have money.